After a dramatic and dragged-out trade demand, the Pittsburgh Steelers have finally traded superstar wide receiver Antonio Brown to the Oakland/soon-to-be Vegas Raiders. Between Le'Veon Bell sitting out for more money and Antonio Brown turning heel at the end of the season, it just proves that there is such thing as too much talent. I mean, Mike Tomlin's supposed to be this lovable players coach, but I mean, it's easy to be a players coach when you let the players run rampant in the locker room and put themselves before the team. I'm calling it right now. If the Raiders are on Hard Knocks next season when they're moving to Vegas, that's going to be the best season of Hard Knocks ever. Talking about Hard Knocks in Las Vegas with Antonio Brown and John Gruden and possibly Marshawn Lynch, that might even win an Emmy Award. In other news, Arod, a.k.a. Alex Rodriguez, proposed to JLo, a.k.a. Jennifer Lopez, and the ring straight up isn't even a rock. It's a fucking window. However, A-Rod wishes that the size of J-Lo's ring was the biggest headline from this engagement. Because before the frostbite on J-Lo's finger could even wear off, baseball's favorite truther Jose Canseco took to Twitter and fired off some rocket tweets. And he starts off with, Alex Rodriguez, stop being a piece of shit. Stop cheating on Jennifer Lopez. Then a minute later he tweets, Alex Rodriguez, I'll challenge you to a boxing match or an MMA match anytime you want. And then a little bit of time went by, he let the internet simmer on it, and then he comes back and he writes, I'm willing to take a polygraph test to prove that what I'm saying about Alex Rodriguez is 100% accurate. To be honest, I don't even know what's more grimy, the fact that he's putting A-Rod on blast via tweets or the fact that he's tweeting with an Android. I mean, I'm not sure who's going to win in a fight, but if there's one thing I know, it's that when Jose Canseco starts to make bold claims, the truth comes out and people get in trouble. At one point, Alex Rodriguez was probably the most hated man in New York sports. However, nowadays, that's not really the case. The most hated man in New York sports today is James Dolan, owner of the New York Knicks and Rangers. Quite frankly, this man is just a used popsicle stick. I don't even know what that means, but he's just a fucking idiot. And this week he made the news not for one of his two teams doing anything, notable. No, he makes headlines for kicking out a fan who I would say was mildly heckling.
Sell the team! Anything I can sell the team? You want to not come to any more games? Why? That's rude. It's an opinion. No, it's not an opinion. And, I enjoy watching them on TV.
You can't just kick him out for saying sell the team. I mean, how shameless could you be? And speaking of shameless, Emmy Rossum's final episode of Shameless was last night on Showtime, so it makes you wonder, who's more fucked? The Knicks with James Dolan as their owner, or the show Shameless without Emmy Rossum as the main character anymore? 28 players from the women's national soccer team are suing the United States Soccer Federation in order to achieve equal pay. Now, they say on average the men's players make $13,000 per game, and the women only make $4,000 per game. So, I mean, this is actually one of the rare cases where I'll say that the women deserve to make more money than the men. I mean, the women are the defending World Cup champions. When it comes to the men, they didn't even qualify for the World Cup. So U.S. Soccer, do the right thing, pay your women, also do the right thing and give Tim Parker a permanent spot on the team, and maybe you could actually compete in the World Cup next time. And now for a segment I like to call Ranking Snacks. The internet was abuzz this weekend debating on the proper way to rank the chips in a frito-lay variety pack. I thought, fuck it, why not take our crack at ranking all the chips in the frito-lay variety pack? So here we go. Number 1, your Doritos Nacho Cheese. Now this is just your easy goat, your Michael Jordan of chips. I mean, I would say that the LeBron James of chips are the jalapeno kettle cooked chips, but before those chips came out, the Doritos chip was all there was. So, Doritos Nacho Cheese, number 1. Number 2, Crunchy Cheetos. Ain't nothing wrong with a little Crunchy Cheeto. It's usually what the people are picking once the Nacho Cheese Doritos have gone. Very similar, they're both based on cheese, and they both give you this delicious residue on your fingers when you're finished eating them. Number 3 is just your classic. I mean, classic is classic. Can't go wrong. Some people say too salty, too thin. I think they taste just like a French fry, so they're good with me. Number 3 on my book. Number 4, barbecue. I mean, I feel like no one really loves barbecue, but they always go overlooked. I mean, you want to put them in a bowl for a party, for a Super Bowl party, football, whatever it may be. You put them in a bowl. People start digging out of them and they're eating them. They're like, are these barbecue? Well, these don't taste like barbecue when I get barbecue. I don't know. These are better than I thought. So barbecue always gets a little overlooked, but, not really a championship contender. Number 5 is the Cool Ranch, the bastard child of the Doritos family. Most people out there are going to pick the red nacho cheese. Everyone else probably going to pick the purple sweet Thai chili or whatever the fuck it's called. No one's really loving the blue. If it's there, sure, but no one really loves the blue. So blue, like I said, the bastard child of the Doritos family. And number 6, the worst one of the variety pack, is obviously the Fritos. I mean, Fritos just suck. You're not going to catch me eating Fritos unless I'm eating a Beefy Crunch burrito, and you're not really going to catch me eating a Beefy Crunch burrito unless I'm drunk. So yeah, that is, in my opinion, the proper way to rank the 6 chips in the Frito-Lay's variety pack. There you go. Oh, there she is.